Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. What we're gonna do today is we're actually gonna look at a couple of saddlebags, mainly my new saddlebag. And what we have here is the Topeak Sidekick Wedge. And it's actually super cool, and we're gonna get into that in just a minute. And I'll show you guys what's actually in it and everything too. But I actually have been riding with a Topeak saddlebag for years. This thing's like 5 years old, and it's like this clamshell design, but the zipper broke, so it doesn't actually zip closed anymore. And I really like this one, but they stopped making it. So I was looking for an alternative. And I actually had this at the house that I used to use on my TT bike, and it's an Arundel saddlebag. And there's nothing particularly wrong with it. It works okay, but the attachment method I think is super goofy. It just has this one strap. It like wraps all the way around. So you have to take it completely off to get anything out of it. And it's only got like one pocket. There's no organization or anything to it. So every time you stop, you have to take everything out of it and take it off to get anything out of it, to do anything, and like to get some cash out or whatever for like a decent, like for a gas station stop. It just seemed kind of ridiculous to me. And I don't know, I'm just not really a fan of it. So I went, started looking at other options, and what I came up with is this thing. And this is, like I said, it's the Topeak Sidekick Wedge. And the reason that it's like that is obviously like it's wedge shaped, but everything opens from the side, as you can see here. So it actually like sits on the saddle like this, just completely sideways, and you can open it from the side here without actually taking it off, which is super cool. And the thing that I like, one of the big reasons that I've been running Topeak for a really long time, well, first off, this isn't like an old saddle that I used to run, and it has this like cool attachment thing on it. And basically, this thing just clips onto the saddle, and you can unclip it. You just press this little button right here, and it clips on and clips off. It's super easy. So there's no straps or anything like that, which I really like. This is the setup that it actually comes with to fit any kind of saddle. However, if you're gonna run a newer ergon saddle, which is super cool, I think Topeak and Ergon, I think it's basically the same company, but they have a little attachment that actually screws to the saddle, so you don't even have to run this thing anymore. It's literally like just a little piece of plastic on here. I'll show you a close. Where it just clips on and off of your saddle. So it's literally like a little piece of plastic and a screw, so it adds almost zero weight to it. So super. What's one of the cool things that I like about them, especially since I'm running the ergon saddles, which I have for years. And like I said, this is the Topeak that I ran, and I think this one's like 5 years old or something. And I would have got another one of those, but they stopped making them. Anyway, here's the new one, which this is the small one. They make it in, I think, a medium and a large also. The small one is plenty big for me, for what I do for road riding every day. And like I said, it opens from the side here, and I'll kind of show you what I keep in there. I have a house key, just so I can get in and out of my house. I've got a little deal that screws onto my CO2. Here is like a little plug tool, because I use this because you can clip it on and off super quick, and it actually uses the same size tubes. I have it for my road bike and my like gravel or cross bike. So those I have set up tubeless. So the other thing I have is some cash, which I always keep. I have, let's see if I can get out of here. a little multi-tool. This one, Spin Doctor. I have a couple of plugs. Need to add some more of those. I have a tire lever. You can see the tire lever just kind of sits in there. And like I said, there's this like, all that other stuff I just pulled out, the multi-tool, the cache, the plugs, all that kind of stuff, I just put in this like little pouch here, and that way I can get to the stuff super easy without actually having to like take a bunch of stuff out. And then I have a tube right there. And then I have a CO2, which I put the tube in here all the way back, and then the CO2 fits on this like little elastic thing. So yeah, that's pretty much everything that goes in there. Like I said, I really like the Topeak stuff. It has always lasted a really long time for me. I like the way everything is organized on there. One of the other cool new things that they didn't do on my other one is it has this little strap back here so that you can actually like attach a light to it. I know a lot of people like to run their light on their saddlebag, and I actually don't anymore. And the reason that I don't is because the older Topeak bags didn't, so I had to find a different attachment method. So anyway, like I said, it just clips onto my saddle. You can use pretty much any saddle you want with it. I really like it. Super affordable. I can't remember right off the top of my head exactly how much I paid, but it's nothing crazy. I'll put a link to this particular bag in the description. I'll put like an Amazon link or something like that. And yeah, like I said, they have a bigger one. You can actually even buy, they make a larger one that actually comes with a toolkit and everything already in it. And it's all set up. So super cool product. I really like it. Yeah, let me know if you have any questions or anything like that in the comments. Give the video a thumbs up if you want, and subscribe to the channel, and I'll be back doing more stuff like this. Anyway, later.